Waihind, modern-day Hund, on the banks of the Indus. A vast host of the Indian alliance gathers under the banners of King Anandapala of the Hindu Shahis. The earth trembles beneath the measured march of war elephants, armored cavalry, and massed infantry. This is a last stand. For years, the northwestern frontier of the subcontinent has endured the storm of relentless invasion. The storm has a name, Ghaznavids, and its architect is Abu al-Qasim Mahmud ibn Sabuktigin, remembered as Mahmud of Ghazni. 7 years earlier, Anandapala's father, Jayapala, was crushed near Peshawar. The Hindu Shahis were reduced to tributaries, their kingdom battered and humiliated. But the nature of Mahmud's campaign, leading to plunder and destruction of Indian kingdoms, has led to the alliance of Indian kingdoms. Anandpal renounces submission and calls for unity. From across northwestern India come contingents pledged in defense of the frontier. The alliance believes that, with numbers and resolve, the Ghaznavids can finally be stopped, and the Hindu Shahi realm preserved as a buffer for the mainland. The Ghaznavids, on the other hand, are having the times of their lives. Sultan Mahmud is ruling vast territory across Khorasan and Afghanistan. The Turkic army is battle-hardened and disciplined, ready for any call of war. The Indian alliance forms for battle. The war elephant stands in the front, heavy infantry at the center, and Rajput cavalry securing the flanks. They are met by an outnumbered but mobile enemy. The Ghaznavids brought steep cavalry armed with lances and bows. The first lines are made of all cavalry units, while infantry was placed defensively. Mahmud gives the order. Ghaznavid horse archers surge forward, reeling their volleys, darkening the sky. They do not charge, they harass, probing the elephants. Anandapala responds decisively. Rajput cavalry and elephants advance, pusing back the skirmishers. Hours pass. Dust chokes the air. Arrows fall without end. Ghaznavids kept on attacking and retreating, pressurizing the alliance. The Indian alliance holds the ground, but at a cost. Every exchange bleeds more men. Both sides hopelessly try to dislodge the other. Suddenly, a sight to victory appears to the Indian alliance. The Ghaznavid line begins to withdraw. To Anandapala, it looks like victory. Their enemy is falling back. He orders a general advance. Rajput cavalry surges forward in pursuit. The alliance presses on, confident that numbers have finally told. But the retreat was not flight. It was the decisive trick. Elite Ghaznavid horse archers wheel suddenly onto the unprotected Indian flanks. Ghaznavid lancers charge head-on into Rajput cavalry. With cavalry engaged and flanks exposed, the onslaught of Turkic horse archers breaks the morale of the helpless infantry and war elephants. Arrows tear into exposed ranks. Elephants hesitate. Orders fail to carry. King Anandapala's war elephant gets wounded, panicking under fire. The king has to carry it away from the front, signaling that the Indian resolve is broken. What began as withdrawal becomes flight. Elephants turn back through their own lines. Infantry breaks formation. With Ghaznavid cavalry giving the chase, the retreat turns into a rout. Bodies strewn across the plain between the Indus and the frontier hills. Although Anandapala escapes, but Mahmud has put the nail in the coffin of Hindu Shahis. The Hindu Shahi kingdom is finished as a military power. No great confederacy will ever rise against the Ghaznavids. Waihind is not merely a battle lost. It is the collapse of the last organized defense of northwestern India against the Ghaznavid tide.